Hi, today we're grabbing information from the Census.gov website, and we're grabbing the 2016 estimates. And what we're going to do here is we're going to grab all 56 states, including the 6 proposed states, which are American Samoa, Guam, New Columbia, which is formerly known as Washington, D.C., the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. Now, what we're going to do here is we're simply going to grab the apportionment formula that was used with the 2010 census to calculate the current representation in Congress. We're now using that exact same formula to use the estimates from 2016. Now, the data we're gathering here is off the Census.gov website. For whatever reason, the American Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, and Virgin Islands, I can't seem to find it in the Census.gov website. So I found it in the CIA website. When you do a search under Google, the estimates come out there. Why I have to look there is beyond me. Why I can't simply find them on the Census.gov website simply or easily, beyond me. Have no clue. Anyhow, alrighty, so we're calculating we're looking to get the multipliers for each one of the, let's see here, in order to calculate the additional states, right? Seats 2 through, right now we're looking at seats 2 through 60, because no state has more than 60 representatives. So we're using the multipliers, or the formula, the apportionment formula, to calculate the multipliers. We're calculating for every single state. Right now, we're plugging in all the state populations so that way we can come up with the multipliers. And once we got all the multipliers, we'll do a sort. Once we have the sort, then we can essentially assign each seat to the state, seats 57 through 435, and then we'll grab the original one seat per state for the first 56 states, and we'll finally have every seat assigned. So again, we're still going through that process right now as we're doing all these calculations. Initially, I was having some difficulties with American Samoa. The formula wasn't working correctly, and then it turned out that the information I was grabbing on off the Google.com website and putting it into the spreadsheet, the format was incorrect. So anyhow, I figured that out, got it all corrected, and now I'm replugging all the information back into the spreadsheet, and now I've got my actual multipliers, and I'm able to actually do the sort in just a few short moments here. Let's take a look here. So see, there's the error. If you notice, it said value. It wasn't working. And then after I tried the formula again and again, just double check it, there's value. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. And then I realized, holy cow, it was the information, how it came from one website. I should have pasted it into a notepad and then grabbed it and stuck it into Excel. That way the formatting would have been correct, because otherwise it grabs whatever formatting it was on the other website and it plugs it into the Excel spreadsheet, and then the type of format doesn't work. So here I am correcting the formula, or at least retesting the formula. The formula seems to be working. I just didn't realize it was the way that the formatting was for American Samoa as far as the text that came through. Okay, so in just a moment, I'm going to finally realize what I was doing as far as the error. Oh, there you go. Now I finally got the calculation correct. Well, not just yet. And okay, just a few short moments. I'm just testing it. Oh, there you go. Now there's the correction right there. So now I can do my sort. There's a sort. There's a sort. And now I can assign the seats. Okay. So I'm going to cut off anything over 435. And now that I've got all the data that I need, I'm going to plug all that information into a pivot chart so I can do my counts. And now I pull it out of the pivot chart, put it in a separate spreadsheet or a different worksheet. And now that we know exactly how many representatives per state, in a moment here, what we're going to do is we're going to calculate what is the percentage of that voice, because that's ultimately, the main motive for this video is to determine what is the percentage of the voice. And there we go. So we got that information. I'll update the information now on the website.